Hey guys, Mr. Barnes here again, bringing another math video. In this video, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the slope formula. So the slope formula is very useful when you're doing a unit on linear equations. So the slope formula is going to look like this. M is equal to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So this is the slope formula. So a lot of times you'll see M, well, I don't think a lot, pretty much every single time you'll see M to be slope. So all this represents is you've probably seen the formula rise over run. So this is your rise, this is your run. So this is really useful when you're given 2 points. So if you're given 2 points, the first one might be x1, y1, and then the second might be x2, y2. So then you got to do some type of question where you need to find the slope. So let's go ahead and find the slope of a couple different points. So let's try this question. So if we have, say, 2 points, let's call it 4 and 8, and then the second point being 8 and let's say 20. We have 2 points and we want to find the slope. So the only thing we really need to do is just label these guys. And it doesn't matter which one I call x1 or y1. So x1, y1, x2, y2. And then I just need to go ahead and use my formula. So I'll do it over here. So slope is equal to y2. So in our case, y2 is 20. So all I'm doing is basically filling in these guys with a number. So 20 minus, and then y1 is 8. And then x2 is 8 minus x1, which is 4. So I get 20 subtract 8, which is 12, divided by 8 subtract 3, which is 4, and then I get a slope of 3. So the slope, that would be, of course, the slope of my line. Now let's say, for example, we might have some negatives involved here. So let's say negative 2 and negative 6. And what else can we have? Let's say negative 4 and negative 12. So some negatives again. You could have any combination of positive and negatives here, but all we have to do is like label these points correctly. So just to show you that it doesn't matter which one's point 1, which one's point 2, I'll call this one x2, y2 over x1, y1. So then I have my slope. So I just go ahead and sub the points in. So y2 is negative 6. Subtract. This is where you have to be careful because we have negatives going on. Negative 6 subtract negative 12. All divided by. Then I have negative 2. Subtract negative 4. So guys, just one thing to be cautioned about. All we really need to do with the points is make sure that this is our, this one's 2, 2, this one's 1, 1, or this one's 1, 1, this one's 2, 2, and make sure we follow that order. So if I start with this point, this negative 6 and the negative 2 line up on top of each other, and then this point right here lines up on top of each other, 12 and 4, negative 12 and 4. So negative 6 subtract the negative 12, so this is where we got to be careful. This is the same as negative 6 plus 12, so that's a positive 6. And then negative 6 subtract negative 4, same as negative 6 plus 4. So that's going to be 2, and that'll give us a slope of 3 again. That's just a fluke. Alright guys, so I hope this takes care of you guys trying to find out how to use the slope formula. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in class. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff.